Hey everyone, it's Char from Char's Fashion Nation. I might have to pass this shirt along. When I made it, I was bigger. Y'all know that. Anyway, had my back brace on most of the day, so I had to give my sweaty abs a breather there. Anyway, we're here for cooking, so I'm going to show you what I have in the pot. I have some chicken thighs in there because there seems to be more chicken thigh than chicken breast in the bags of frozen chicken. Why, I don't know, but it's still protein. So, let me get this camera turned around. I don't have a lot of makeup on. It's Curse Cosmetics. And some Gerard. No Jeffrey today. Not saying that I don't have a little bit of Jeffree Star coming. I have one thing for me and then one thing that I bought for my friend Doug Paulson's daughter for her 16th birthday this year. She loves to do hair, nails, and makeup. So she wants to go to cosmetology school. Good for her. She knows what she wants. So anyway, like I said, let me get this turned around and show you what's in the pot. And then I will also show you what I'm making today. It is gluten-free. Okay, so here is the chicken. And I have it on a medium. It's cooking. I have some vegetable broth stock and some minced garlic in there. I will be using pesto. I will be making a pesto cream sauce though. I will be using portobello mushroom, the baby bellas, and the gluten-free spinach cheese tortellini. I do have my thoughts on something about why is it that we're not supposed to have cheese? Is this my thoughts, my theories, my speculations, whatever? Anyway, about what kind of things get injected into the animals while they're alive. And is that why we can't have it anymore? Anyway, and how it's processed. Keep that in mind. So I usually get these when we go to the Aldi. And I love these. But I don't itch when I eat these. So I think this is going to be a really good meal. Okay, now that I have most of this, well, this was mostly in the pot. So I have to change that out because I'm going to cut up the mushrooms in a moment. And I'm going to add some pesto to this, but first I want to add, before I do that, because I got to wash the knife I just used and change up a paper plate. So what I will do next is add this in. Okay, I have these three in there. And now I'm just going to put this last one in the pot. Like I said, we like this. And whatever we have left over, we generally eat for breakfast. Now, I know a lot of people might think that that's freaking weird to eat pasta for breakfast, but it's not weird to everyone. It really isn't. So I'm gonna get this open. Okay, now I've got my mushrooms cut up. That wasn't the whole thing of mushrooms. There's the rest. So I'll go ahead and put that down in here. Y'all get to help. How about that? You get to help with that part. And then what I'm going to do is just stir this in. And now what I'm going to do, I know a lot of you might think this is weird, I'm going to add some of that garlic oil out of the jar. Right? Shake a little bit of that garlic out of there as well. Not too much, just like that. That's all we need. My hands are clean, by the way. Whoa, almost lost the pesto. Anyway, so now that that's in there, we're gonna drizzle a little bit of balsamic glaze, right? We're gonna let that cook in there. You want that to, you can mix this if you want. I might in a moment, but first I want to let this steam into the top, and then we'll stir it because there's still a lot of liquid in there. You don't need too much liquid for something like this, but it is nice to make sure everything doesn't stick. Because I have these storage containers, I can always save these for a whole other meal. Maybe in a breakfast or whatever. Cut up mushrooms and put them on your sandwich sometime. You can put it in with tuna, you can put it in with chicken, you can put it in with beef, just stack it on a sandwich with some pickles and tomato. Add some balsamic glaze on top of that, and maybe a little bit of this is just my food ideas. I like to share those with you, and maybe a little bit of that spicy avocado that I always have. And now that it's been boiling for about 5 minutes, I went ahead and stirred it. I will be adding in the jalapeno artichoke dip, not the whole thing, and some pesto. So get a scoop of that artichoke dip and the pesto in there, and I'll show you as I stir. Okay, now that I have that in there, I'm telling you, when you can find pesto sauce, this stuff is good. You just have to know how to jazz it up. So I'm just going to continue to stir this together, and we'll be back when it's done. So anyway, this is what it looks like now. It's time to dish it up. This is what it looks like dished up. So now that I'm done cooking get my hair out of the way. Don't mind my bra straps, they are crisscrossed. Like I said, I might not keep this shirt, I might pass it on. So anyway, that's what it looks like in the bowl. The fellas are silent, which is always good. What about you guys?
That was really good.
Yeah. Rob approved, Steve approved, Char approved, and the cat even approves of this because he loves this stuff. Okay, now remember, there is nutrients in something like this. You definitely have your proteins in there. You have proteins from various different things, okay? And you have the mushroom. You have balsamic in there. You have the jalapeno and the artichoke in there with the pesto, the garlic. It's just a really tasty, easy meal to make. I just love to cook. So why I bring you all this stuff. So anyway, just remember, when you're in the kitchen, just stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed. But then again, that's for every day. And I will see you in the next one because I gotta eat.